If you imagine something in your mind, picture something, whatever that may be. Let it be the letter W. As long as you're thinking about that letter, as long as you picture the letter in your mind, it exists. Yet someone suddenly slams the door behind you and you're distracted. You look at the source of the sound. Where is that letter? It's gone. It's non-existent. It ceases to exist completely and utterly. If you imagine the letter W again, that's a new letter that you've had to create in the solitude of your mind. The original one is gone. Our existence is like that. Our existence is like that. Our existence is like that.
When a person dies, three things manifest themselves before him. Embodiment of deeds. One of the principles of Islam is that after death, whatever actions that you do will take a form and come before you. Tradition says, this tradition, as soon as a person dies, when a person is either dying or on the verge of dying, three things manifest themselves before him. One, his wealth. Second, his family, his wife and children. And third, his a'mal. All three surround him. He turns to his wealth and says, look, I am dying now, and I can see things which I had not anticipated. I had heard, but I chose not to believe. I had heard, but I chose to ignore. I had heard, but I did not give importance to. I am seeing those things now taking care of me. I see those things grasping me. You, my wealth, the whole life I have spent for you. The whole life I have worked for you. The whole life I have turned aside the rulings of God so that I could procure you. How much are you going to help me? Help me. How are you going to assist me? Tradition says that wealth will turn to that man and say, yes, I'm very grateful to you for helping me. I'm very grateful to you for being so supportive of me. I will help you. How will you help me? I will help you by giving you the kafan that you require. And what else? He's saying, no, nothing else. That's where my power ends. That's where my domain ends. I cannot cross that realm that is there. I can only give to you now at this point of time from what you have collected of me, one kafan. Mayus, hopeless, he turns to his children. He turns to his wife. Oh my wife, oh my children, the whole life of mine revolved around you. You were the apple of my eyes. I turned my mother and father aside because of you. I turned the rulings of God aside because of you. You wanted gifts, you wanted vacations, you wanted this, you wanted that. I flouted the rulings of God without ignoring the halal and the haram just so that you would be happy. I need your help now. They will say, yes, we will help you, my father, my husband. How will you help me? We will take you, carry you to the graveyard. We will help in digging the grave. We will help in putting you into the grave. We will help in putting the mud upon your face. Allah, that is helping. Saying that's what we can do, nothing more than that. The whole life I spent for you. Sorry, this is what I can do. The second form will say, tradition I'm reciting. He will then turn to the last one, his deeds. He's saying, I know I have not been very focused towards you. I know I have not been considering towards you. Throughout my whole life, the amal were never my priority. But now, how can you help me? Tradition says that amal will turn to him and says, my friend, don't worry. I will be with you from the time they pick you and take you to the grave. From the time they put you into the grave. From the time they put mud upon your face. From the time you are lowered into the grave. I will be with you into the grave. I will be with you right into the barzakh. I will be with you on the day of judgment. I will be with you when you're talking to your Lord. I will be with you when you enter paradise or hell. But that person, that form is what he doesn't want. He wants that form to go away because he doesn't have those deeds that qualify to save him. Because he's always been ignorant of this deeds and a'mal. The one that he doesn't want says, you like it or not, I'm going to stay with you. Whatever that deed is. If it is good, this man has no option except to have him as the partner and face the consequences of his a'mal. This is why we fear death.
وأنفقوا مما رزقناكم من قبل أن يأتي أحدكم الموت فيقول رب لولا أخرتني إلى أجل قريب فأصدق وأكن من الصالحين ولن يؤخر الله نفسا إذا جاء أجلها والله خبير بما تعملون